this is Siddharth and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. This is ninth video of the series, that is R programming language, and in this video we will talk about missing values. As we all know that R programming language is used for statistical analysis. We have to deal with a lot of CSV file, Excel file or tabular data. So in that case there might be a row where we don't have any value, and that particular value is called missing value or NA or NaN value in R. So let us do it with the help of R script. So first of all, let us make a vector here. So for making a vector, I will name it missing and will give some of the values to it. So some of the value will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 45, any random value here, and after that we will give a null value, and that value will be NA value. And now put some of the NA value here. So this is used for give NA value, capital N and capital A. Some of the NA value, then 65 and 87. Will close this vector, and now if we will print it missing, let us see how it is looking alike. So now execute it. So we can see that we are getting some null values here, that is these are some null values, and we are having the vector. Now if we want to know that this following data frame, let us suppose that this is a data frame and we want to know that is there any null value present in this data frame. So for that we simply have to use a function that is is.na, and we simply have to pass the variable, that is vector here. So we will pass this vector, and when we will execute this following case, then the place where we are having missing value will give us true value, and the place where we are having the actual numeric value will give as false. So you can see that we are getting false, 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 and in the 7th position we are having true, 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 7th, 8th and 9th. So check here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th, 8th and 9th. We are having missing value, that's why we are getting true. Since we are saying is missing, is NA means is missing value we have. Yes, if we have missing value, then give true as a value. So we are getting true as a value where we are having missing values. So after that there is one more type of missing value, that is called as NaN. So let us understand about NaN as well. So we'll create a new variable, we'll name it miss NaN, and we'll give it values like we will simply give a vector here, since we have not discussed about data frame yet. Put some values, and now we will give an A and value. So this is the capital N, then small a, then N is used for NaN value, and then we can use some more values and will then give an A and values. So after giving NaN value, we'll close it, and now if we will use miss NaN, and now if we will execute it, now if we will execute this, so executing this, so you can see that we are getting this vector, and we are getting some of the NaN values that are present in this vector. So to know that in which position we are getting NaN value, we can use a function here, that is NaN, and we can simply pass the variable that is storing the vector, that is miss NaN. And now if we will execute this code, then you can see that we will get the true value where we are having NaN value. So you can see that at 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th and 7th value we are getting a true value, means at that place only we are having NaN value. So we can check it from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7. So in 5 and 7 value we are having NaN value. So these following code, that is NA and is NaN, is used to find the missing values. So if there is one more thing to talk about, so instead of miss NaN, if we will pass missing here, so you can see that it will not give true value. As you can, I will run this code, all the code, then you can see here that it is not giving us any true value, since we are having NA values here, and A value here, here and here, but using is NaN is not giving us the value that is true, where we are having null values. So what does it mean? Means is NaN is one can only be used for nan values. Is nan can only be used where we are having nan value. It can't be used where we are having na values. As you can see that if we are giving missing as a variable and missing is this vector, and if we are searching nan value, then it is not giving any true value, and we are having nan value, so it must give us true value, but it is not giving. And instead if we will use is n and if we will use here na, just an na and n, and if we are using nan, and simply if here we will use is na function, simply here we are using is na function, as you can see it here. So if we will execute it, then one thing notable is that is na is calculating, treating it as a null value. This is treated as null value by the function na. But if we are using na, then if we are using na here, and if we are using is nan command, then it is not showing us that these are the null values. So you have to take care of that, that if you are using nan value, if there is nan value, then you must use is na. Is na is universal, but is nan is used only if you are having nan value. It will not give you the value which is na value. So take care of that. So this thing I want to tell you. So this is all in this video. In the next video we will talk about data frame.